Gang, what's going on? Early morning slash late night break. Hope you're all well. I won't keep you too long. We're just going to rip open some cards. So let's do the mini to close first. 6 spots. Shout out to everyone that got in on this one. Got the close happening. Well done. 7 times. Good luck, everyone. Top 6 going through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. Tristan, Hassan, Adam, Nathan, Maddie, and Willem all going through. Well done, guys. Let's switch up and get the right window in there for you all. I think Facebook's just pitched the notification, so we might have a couple more people coming late. Always the case. Always the case. All right, so you guys are taking these last 6 down the bottom here. Well done. And let's head over and do the teams now. It's a triple year break, so there's a few teams that can have a fair shot at hitting some glory. Morning, Mr. Kyle. How are you, sir? Everyone's complimenting my lack of pronunciation. It's fantastic. Hawks at the top. Who's at the bottom? Let's go 7 times. Let's do these teams. Kyle is merely hours away, or a day or so away from fleeing the country. That's 5. That's 6. And this is number 7. You've got Memphis at the top. The Nugs at the bottom. I've heard much worse. Yeah, I'm trying. It's Hans Gruber always catches me. Old Hans. Sure, I'll pull a couple of Grubers out of Court Kings. All right, guys, I'll let you have a quick look at the teams while I copy and paste them into the comments, and then we'll read them out. We'll go from there. Where's the break? There it is. Teams are now in the comments. Are they? Yeah, they're there. All right. Let's go through it, guys. Jordan with the Grizz, Zeb with the T-Wolves, Sam with the Blazers, Matthew with the Rockets, Peter with the Hawks, Nicholas with the Mavs, Bobby with the Clippers, Luke with the Celtics, Ash with the Heat, Nicholas with the Bulls, Mitch with the Warriors, Willem with the Pistons, Adam Smith with the Hornets, John with the Pacers, Doe with the 76ers, Shane with the Bucks, JG with the Nets, Aaron with the Pels, Henry with the Thunder, Peter with the Jazz, Sean with the Knicks, Damien with the Raptors, Matty with the Suns, Jordan with the Spurs, Tristan with the Cavs, Hassan with the Wiz, Adam with the Kings, Nate with the Lakers, Matty Retz with the Magic, and Willem rounding us out with the Nuggets. Mobley time. Yes, it is Mobley time. Oh, you're impressed with that I didn't say Avdija? Because I've heard that a lot. I've heard of Avdija a lot, and I'm like, I don't think that's how he pronounces it. Let's just zoom on back a little bit, guys, and let's crack open some Court Kings. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for sticking around this late. 19 of you legends in the comments. Feel free to jump in, say g'day. Obviously, Kyle's feeling a bit lonely. Doesn't have NBA, doesn't have you guys to talk to. Only has to listen to my stupid voice, which is kind of ironic considering he was my voice for a long time there. Very appreciated. Oh. Good luck. Upside down, Devin Booker to kick us off. Cheeky slate. I'd love a cheeky slate, just quietly. I keep expecting to hit one. I hit an auto. That was last time. It was pretty good. D-Book for the Suns. LeBron for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. Got an upside down Santi Aldama for the Grizz. Alperen Sengun for the Rockets. And Austin Reeves for the Lakers. We got Big Anthony Edwards for the T-Wolves. Jamal Murray for the Nugs. CJ McCollum for the Pels. Brandon Boston Jr. for the Clippers. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons. And Modern Strokes, Julius Randle. Desmond Bain for the Grizz. Dennis Schroeder for the Rockets. James Harden for the Sixers. Franz Wagner, Mr. Wagner for the Magic. Zaire Williams for the Grizz. And contemporaries Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. Old Frank Wagner. De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Ja Morant for the Grizz. Brandon Ingram for the Pels. Josh Christopher for the Rockets. Jalen Green for the Rockets. And Moses Moody for the Warriors. JG, you hit the Nets. So, some KD action. Paul George for the Clippers. Melo for the Lakers. Jeremy Grant for the Pistons. Kai Jones for the Hornets. Upside down Dame Time Modern Strokes Blue. For them, it's numbered 15/99. Going to Portland. And Artistry in Motion, Tracy McGrady. Portland being Sam. Yeah, it wasn't Flash, JJ. It wasn't Flash at all. I'm sorry. I usually look after you, but this is NBA. All rules are out the window. Jimmy Buckets for the Heat. Kristaps for the Wiz. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. Jalen Suggs for the Magic. And Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. Modern Strokes. Yeah, you got the big Cam Thomas. Could even be a revolution. Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers. Kyle Kuzma for the Wiz. Chris Paul for the Suns. Trey Murphy for the Pels. And Jared Butler for the Jazz. Corey Kispert acetate for the for the Wizards, sorry. D'Lo for the Timberwolves. Luka, there he is, first appearance for the Mavs. Melo for the Hornets. Jeremiah Robinson Earl for the Thunder. Santi Aldama for the Grizz. And dressed to impress, Jalen Green. I don't like the flared pants. Other than that, I don't mind the suit. Whoa. Rockets in the house. What's going on, boys? DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. Did you hit anything cool in soccer, Rocket? Christian Wood for the Rockets. Zion for the Pels. Alperen Sengun for the Rockets. Ooh, we got is level 3? Level 2. I don't know what level this is. Someone tell me. Usman Garuba, a.k.a. Hans Gruber for the Rockets. And Modern Strokes, Tyler Hero. Level 2, yeah, I thought so. Level 3 is the one where it's like got the geometric patterns, I guess you could say. Jared Allen for the Cavs. What the hell's the level 4 look like? It's a sensational half case. 1 of 1, a 1 of 3, a 1 of 9. Oh, stop it. Meanwhile, I'm busting up at Open NT, and I think the closest I got was a 25. Well done. Clay Bay for the Warriors. Brad Beal for the Wiz. Brandon Boston Jr. for the Clippers. Mr. Cunningham again for the Pistons. And our boy Josh Giddey for the Thunder. Mike Conley for the Jazz. Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Darius Garland for the Cavs. Franz Wagner again. And have they shorted the card? I feel like they have. Contemporaries Dame Time. Yeah. That's where the blank slate was meant to be hiding. Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Karis LeVert for the Cavs. For the Hawks, Trae Young. Zaire Williams for the Grizz. Josh Christopher for the Rockets. And last but not least, Shaq Diesel. Going to Lakers. 1920. Good luck. You got Joe Harris for the Nets. Terrence Ferguson for the Thunder. Justice Winslow for the Heat. Hey, Big KD. Nice little insert there for the Nets. JG, you're on the board. Scottie Pippen for the Bills. Patrick Ewing for the Knicks. Quindari Weatherspoon for the Spurs. And NBA debut, Kendrick Nunn. So these mosaic cards are prime time me going into breaks. So I kind of remember most of these guys. We got Draymond Green for the Warriors. Dwight Howard for the Lakers. Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Cam Johnson, NBA debut. Followed by Will to Win, CJ McCollum. We got Eric Paschal for the Warriors. Hall of Fame, Kareem. And Admiral Schofield for the Wizards. I remember when people used to send Admiral Schofield cards to PSA. I wonder it takes 8 months to get anything back. Minnesota Timberwolves, Andrew Wiggins. Sean Holmes for the Kings. Trae Young for the Hawks. We've got Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Got Game AD. Kyle Guy for the Kings. Hey, NBA debut, Ja Morant. And Cody Martin for the Hornets. Yeah, man, the Admiral Schofields were crazy. Shane, can any Bucks cards can you come out? Yeah, we got to be due a Giannis, surely. Zach LaVine for the Bulls. And it's Cantor. Rajon Rondo for the Lakers. Isaiah Roby for the Mavs. Silver Kristaps. That's an awkward-looking shot. Vince Carter. Team USA. Jarrett Culver. And Big Will. Zach Collins for Portland. Mason Plumlee for the Nugs. Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Insert is Rudy Gay. Actually, it might be, it'll be this way. George Hill for the Bucks. There we go. There's a Bucks card. It's not great, but it exists. Darius Garland for the Cavs. Taco Fall for the Celtics. And Tyler Hero for Miami. Shane, now you just got to ask for better Bucks cards. The break gods just sort of threw you a bone there. It's terrible. Markieff Morris for the Pistons. Otto Porter Jr. We've got Will Barton for the Nugs. Rajon Rondo for the Lakers. The old Jam Masters for the Lakers, AD. Jordan Poole, which is surprisingly a card worth money these days. Goga Bitadze and Dwayne Wade for Team USA. Pat Bev for the Clippers. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. And it's Cantor for the Celtics. Big Ben Simmons give and go. Lucas Samanic for the Spurs. Magic Johnson for Team USA. And Kai Bowman for the Warriors. Derek White for the Spurs. Colin Sexton for the Cavs. George Hill for the Bucks. Lou Williams for the Clippers. Ricky Rubio give and go for the Suns. Kobe White, NBA debut. Terrence Mann for the Clippers. And Hall of Fame, Oscar Robinson. Jabari Parker for the Hawks. DeMarcus Sabonis for the Pacers. Josh Okogie for the T-Wolves. Grant Williams for the Celtics. That's cool. Got Game Steph Curry. Giannis for the Bucks. Nasir Little for the Blazers. And Cam Reddish, NBA debut. Got Devonta Graham for the Hornets. Marvin Bagley III for the Kings. Duncan Robinson for the Heat. Darren Fox for the Kings. Old school Dennis Rodman. Cam Johnson for the Suns. Hall of Fame Pistol Pete. And Cam Reddish for the Hawks. See if we can't find some purple shock lamellos or something out of Optic. Don't mind Optic. I wasn't a big fan of it with NFL, but the Optic this season for NFL is off its charts. It's so good. Yep, that's how I open cards. Mikal Bridges for the Suns. Tyrese Halliburton rated rook. Daniel Torres silver. And KD for the Nets. Devontae Graham for the Hornets. Darius Garland for the Cavs. Got a splash Tyler Hero. And Lou Williams for the Clippers. Victor Oladipo for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets. Express Lane Steph Curry. And Killian Hayes, rated rook for the Pistons. Karis LeVert for the Pacers. Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Falcons. For the Hawks. I'm from NFL. I'm new. It's my first day. Gary Payton for the Heat. And LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. Norman Powell for the Raptors. Zeke Nagy for the Nuggets. Express Lane D-Book. And Big Benny Simmons for Philly. Open up, bro. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers. John Collins for the Hawks. My House, AD. And Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. Jonathan Isaac for the Magic. Vernon Carey Jr. for the Hornets. My House, Dame Time, silver. And Elijah Hughes, rated rook for the Jazz. TJ Warren for the Pacers. Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Winner stays purple, Steph Curry. And Laurie Marketing for the Bulls, purple shot. Mo Bamba for the Magic. Killian Hayes for Detroit. Silver PG-13 for the Clippers. And Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors. Miles Turner for the Pacers. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. We got a splash at LBJ. And Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Elijah Hughes for the Jazz. Express Lane Isaiah Thomas. And Poku for the Thunder. John Wall for the Rockets. Rudy Gay for the Spurs. Winner stays KD. And Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. Christian Wood for the Rockets. Poku again. Winner stays Steph. And BG. This guy just never fulfilled his potential. Old Blake Griffin. Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls. Eric Gordon for the Rockets. T-minus 3-2-1 Giannis. That's cool. Actually, it looks like a really nice card. And Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. All right, Revolution. Cool. This will be fun because they've all got fancy names and like Astro and shit. I don't know what they are. So we'll just call them shiny pink, shiny purple. How do you open the box? Jeepers. $21.22. Good luck, guys. We've got Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. It's a bit hard to see with the light, aren't they? Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. Clint Capella for the Hawks. We've got one with stars on it, KD. That's an Astro for the Nets. And a Vortex AD. I've opened like 10 places and still have no clue. I hears ya. Which team did you get, Stars? You got the Sixers. Philadelphia. Harrison Barnes for the Kings. Anthony Davis for the Lakers. Big Z for the Pels. This looks somewhat cool. Sadiq Bey, something or other. Cosmic, 10/99 for the Pistons. There we go. That's cool. And Sandro Mamukalevsky. Yep, that's right. That's exactly how you pronounce his name for the Bucks. Let's carry on with our Wednesday. Lugens Dort for the Thunder. Tyler Hero for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins for the Warriors. We've got circle pattern Jeremy Grant for the Pistons. Not numbered, just circle pattern. That's the groove insert. And Haley Green for the Rockets. Rookie Revolution. Nikola Vukovic for the Bulls. The Big Cat for the T-Wolves. Bradley Beal for Washington. Chris Duarte for the Pacers. Star background. Astro. I'll learn it. This is my first time. And Cam Thomas for the Nets. So the stars are Astro, the circles are group. Okay, I'm halfway there. Darius Baisley for the Thunder. For the Knicks, Derrick Rose. For the Nets, KD. DeAndre Ayton, Astro. Ha, I'm learning. We'll get. And Shockwave, Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. That's cool. OG Anunoby for the Raptors. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum. For the Pistons, Jeremy Grant. Jason Tatum, Groove. That's nice. And Keon Johnson for Portland. Derek White for the Celtics. For the Knicks, RJ Barrett. That's our auto. Oh, this is a different one. This is bigger stars. Zach LaVine. Let's call it Impact. Okay, so it's like an explosion. Impact, cool. Zach LaVine. Number to 149. 73 of 149. Shockwave, Josh Giddey for the Thunder. And our auto is Boban. Sick. For the Mavs. Nice hit there, Mavs. That's dope. 31 of 100. Going to Mr. Bishop. Impact is Aldi Kaboom. It is too. Oh, speaking of kabooms, at the National, there's a big poster up. Kyle sent it to me, where the Paddy Pimlet's getting a kaboom for the UFC. I'm excited. I need it. Darren Fox for the Kings. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors. For Memphis, Triple J. We've got a Groove, Josh Giddey. That's nice. Nice hit, Thunder. And upside down, Sunday Aldama. Almost made it through. That was pretty good. I'll give myself like a C+ for my first Revolution box. Can only get better. Right, guys, Prizm time. The big boy. Rack him and stack him. That's a heavy box. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. This is where we want the big stuff, the short numbered stuff, the autographed stuff. And I plan to find at least some of it for you. Timmy Duncan for the Spurs. Josh Christopher for the Rockets. That's not a real person. Wang Gigi. I've never even heard of that bloke. Hey, LeBron. Killian Hayes for the Pistons. Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. We got a silver Brandon Ingram for the Pels. And a red one behind that. It is Kessler Edwards for the Nets. Oh, I've just given away the first auto. Sandy Aldama. Sensational signatures. Going to the Grizz. Which was Mr. Darlington. That's it. Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. Paul George for the Clippers. And Austin Reeves for the Lakers. Shoot the whole house slipping off that pack there. What's it made with? Hot tip, Marvin Bagley thirds at the back. Herbert Jones for the Pels. One Toscano Anderson for the Warriors. Naz Reid for the T-Wolves. Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Alexander Walker for the Pels. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers. And we got Kenny Martin Jr. for the Rockets in the Red Wave. Followed by Brandon Clark for the Grizz. Got a prismatic D-Book going to the Suns. Upside down Kevin Durant for the Nets. Miles Turner. And, as we said, Marvin Bagley III. Kessler Edwards again. Oh, Patrick Ewing, dope. Josh Giddey, nice hit, Thunder. Andre Drummond for the Sixers. City Osman for the Cavs. Cam Reddish for the Hawks. Silver. Pascal Siakam for the Rockets. Pink one, it's a D-book. They're going to be numbered. Let's find out. 77 and 99. None of the Suns. We got a Fireworks Donovan Mitchell. Buddy Hield for the Kings. Bogdan for the Hawks. And Saban Lee for the Pistons. I believe there's no K-seed in these. I thought it'd be something like super exciting insert. We got purple cracked ice, so that sounds good. Rasheed Wallace for the Blazers. Jalen Suggs for the Magic. John Stockton for the Jazz. Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Robin Lopez for the Magic. And James Harden for the Nets. We've then got Terrence Davis II for the Kings. And it's a rook for the Cavs. It's Evan Mobley, purple cracked ice. That is nice. Who had the Cavs? Tristan. Lovely hit, sir. 99 of 149. Beautiful. We've got a widescreen Spider Mitchell, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, Ty Jerome for the Thunder, and Markelle Fultz for the Magic. I feel like that's probably... Is that a one-touch? I don't even know. It's a nice card, though. He did call it. He called it early on in the piece. Like, as soon as he saw his team, so well done. Kai Jones for the Hornets. JT Thor for the Hornets. SGA for the Thunder. Nikola Vukovic for the Bulls. Kyle Lowry for the Heat. Bobby Portis for the Bucks. Quentin Grimes, silver for the Knicks. Last sold for $480 USD. Yeah, all right, give me a sec. Far out. Marcus Howard for the Nuggets. I'm still learning. James Wiseman for the Warriors. I'm still dying, apparently. Al-Farouq Aminu for the Spurs. LaMelo for the Hornets. And Norman Powell for the Blazers. Let me get a one-touch. I'd put a sticker on it, but there seems to be a bit of a postal crisis in stickers. There we go. That's all nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Jeez, it's scented really well too. Might want to send that one on a little trip. Nice work, Tristan. Congratulations. Penny Hardaway for the Magic. Some weird shit going on here. Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Miles McBride for the Knicks. Marcus Morris Sr. for the Clippers. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. DeAndre Ayton for the Suns. We got Jay Crowder for the Suns. What's this thing? It's a Fireworks Anthony Edwards. That's cool. In a nice little prism there. I'm assuming an auto behind that. Yep, there is. Pascal Siakam for the Raptors. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. Najee Marshall for the Pels. And our auto is Jalen Johnson for the Hawks. Sensational signatures. 2 rookie autos. Nice work, Hawks. Well done. That's a nice card too. We've got Scotty Lewis for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee for the Hornets. Aaron Wiggins for the Thunder. TJ Warren for the Pacers. Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Silver Goat. Boban for the Mavs in the red. Number 257 of 299. Fireworks D-Book. Boban again. Marko Simonovic for the Bulls. And Wendell Carter Jr. with a big scratch across the top for the Magic. Well, just entered into the back half of the box. So far, so good. Tony Kukoc for the Bulls. Luka Garza for the Pistons. Will Chamberlain for the Warriors. Thomas Bryant for the Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas for the Pels. Davis Bertans for the Wiz. We've got a red wave, Pat Bev. And a silver. What's that? I can't remember the name of that Prizm. But Cam Johnson. I can just go back over there. So I'm just trying to get my sorting trays. I'm not used to having so many cards available. Jesus. Mindset, Trae Young for the Hawks. Kendrick Nunn for the Lakers. Patty Mills for the Nets. And RJ Hampton for the Magic. Hyper, that's the one. So you got to get the expert. You got to get the expert in. I'm just a ringer. There's a bit of color in here too. Neemias. Okay, I'm going to go Neemias Kleta for the Kings. Sure. Dwayne Wade for the Heat. Evan Mobley for the Cavs. Denny Avdija for the Wizards. Lonnie Walker for the Spurs. Clay for the Warriors. Silver, not a rook, Moses Brown. Got a blue cracked ice for the Spurs. It is, oh wow, David Robinson. That's classic. Look at that number 2. That'd be number 125. The Admiral. Got Walt Frazier for the Knicks. O'Shea Brissett for the Pacers. John Morant for the Grizz. And Cole Anthony for the Magic. Trey Mann for the Thunder. Brandon Boston Jr. for the Clippers. Corey Kispert for the Wiz. Bradley Beal for Washington. I don't say the Wiz again. Bryn Forbes for the Spurs. Chris Paul for the Suns. Red Wave, LaMelo. Oh, was that gold? Was that orange? Because they keep tricking me. I'm going to say it's orange. Probably wrong. 26 to 49. I think I'm right. Markel Fultz for the Magic. LeBron Prismatic. Danilo Gallinari for the Hawks. Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. And, yeah, I know, right? Najee Harris. Joel Embiid for the 76ers. Bruce Brown for the Nets. Quentin Grimes for the Knicks. Vince Carter for the Raptors. Monty Morris for the Nuggets. Spider for the Jazz. Patrick Williams for the Bulls. We've got a silver Kevin Garnett going to the T-Wolves. A Hyper Prizm Daron Sharp for the Nets. That seems good. Fireworks Ja Morant. Montrezl Harrell for the Wizards. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. And Kelly Olynyk for the Pistons as well. Last pack, gang. Good luck. Pull something big. One time. Bones Highland for the Nugs. Karl Malone for the Jazz. Chris Duarte for the Pacers. James Wiseman for the Warriors. CJ McCollum for the Blazers. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. We got blue Jalen Smith for Phoenix. 138 of 199. Fearless Big Shaq for the Magic. OG Anunoby for the Raptors. Torian Prince for the T-Wolves. And the last card, Desmond Bain for the Grizzlies. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That was plenty of good hits in that break. I think obviously the Evan Mobley is probably the biggest hit of the night for this break. Anyway, really appreciate you staying up with me. Really appreciate you guys buying in. We will be back tomorrow with more NBA, more soccer, and more NFL. We're going to rock your socks off tomorrow. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. We're going to start to get loose. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. And please check back on the socials. Make sure you're added to the WhatsApp groups. And, it was pretty average for the Bucks, unfortunately, Shane. But, look, they can't all be winners. Take care, guys, and I'll talk